everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is Mama Cilla here, and I have my special little guest as always, my little one. We are going out to go walking, and I'm actually a little bit behind on my weekly check-in. I've just been spending a lot of time with my little one yesterday and today, and I didn't really get a chance to film a video, well, the weekly check-in. And also I was supposed to edit a video for my April releases, which I'll just end up doing later on today, and you guys are definitely going to see it before this video. But yeah, we're just gonna go probably get me some coffee, and we're gonna use some of our going out fund. And so I just decided to let's go out and go grab a snack or whatever, especially because I am going to be filling my cash envelopes, which that is something I'm supposed to be doing today, but most likely we'll be getting up on a Monday. So we'll just see what the day holds, and I hope you guys enjoy my weekly check-in. We're currently at this dollar store, and I'm thinking about getting something for Ethan because I have been doing sensory things, so I'm thinking about maybe some foam balls. And this place is really inexpensive. This is only $1.49. Hope you guys like the little video slash vlog style type of intro. Me and my son, we got back, I would say about an hour ago, and he's now taking a nap. So now I have the time to finally record and get this weekly check-in started. I currently use the classic Happy Planner, the 7x9. I also stopped by and bought some coffee for myself. I am on keto. This is my second month, and I've done keto before. It's basically high fats, high proteins, and low carb. We went to Dunkin' Donuts, which is down the street from our house, and I got a medium cold brew, and I got 3 shots of the sugar-free French vanilla that they have. So let's get right into it. First, I want to announce the giveaway winner for a set of used cash envelopes. And I want to thank you all for your support and your love and your comments that I get, not always on a daily basis, but the ones that I get, you guys make me so happy. And just seeing that you guys are working towards bettering your future and wanting to budget for specific things, it makes my heart happy. The giveaway winner actually announced in the comments below, but I want to say thank you all for entering the giveaway. I'm actually going to be having another giveaway at the end of this video because I love to give you guys giveaways. It makes me happy that you guys are working towards putting your money into certain things or sinking funds and really just take control of your finances. So if you are interested, you guys can stay tuned for that giveaway. But right now, I'm gonna start my weekly check-in. As always, for weekly check-ins, I love to take out any of the coins that I accumulated. And so we're gonna go ahead and do that. There's a dime that doesn't want to come out. Oh gosh. Are you guys scared or worried about the whole coronavirus thing? Personally, at first, I wasn't too worried until I think diapers started running out and just things that people need on a daily basis. I went to the grocery store to buy milk and they didn't have any. We are getting through it. I did have to use some emergency funds again, which I will talk about that in a second. But let me take out all of my dividers and just everything. So right here I have beauty, and I did spend the $28 in here. So we could put $0. And then for my next cash envelope stuffing, I am going to add this money into my beauty. whatever I do add into my cash envelopes or dividers from my paycheck too, I will put that number right here. See, there's a plus sign. So that will most likely happen off camera, but there should be $60 in here because I didn't spend any of that if you saw my last video. Next is toiletries, and toiletries doesn't have anything, and it's because last week I spent it all. So I'll just put a dash there. Yeah, for beauty I spent the 28. Okay, next we have laundry, and I did spend $5, and I have $5 left. And the reason why I only spent $5 this week is because, so we have a laundry like room in my apartment, but I rarely use it, and that's just because it just takes so much longer to do it here because they only have 2 washers and 2 dryers, and then typically there are people who are washing and drying, and then yeah, it's just much more of a hassle. All right, so next, I'll talk about this money later, but next I have emergency savings. And if you saw in my last video, I actually put $100 in here to be deposited back into my checking account, actually one of my checking accounts that I rarely touch, which is for my emergency savings. But since the whole coronavirus thing has been happening, I went to go stock up on a few other things. And also, the reason why I did have to use my emergency savings is because I typically get about $100 from welfare to pay for my food, which is called CalFresh out here in California. But for some odd reason, I didn't get it this month, and so I did have to dip into my emergency savings. So let me write that as a category. I'll just put emerge. But I don't know exactly how much I spent because I went to Lowe's to buy dish soap, and then the rest I bought some bread, and I bought some dry foods that will last just in case. But you guys, I don't know if it's like fear that's driving everyone to stock up on so much, but I think too it's just like a stubborn thing. Like, if I don't get 10 jars of peanut butter, like, our family isn't gonna survive. But like, I think people are just going a little bit overboard. Like, I needed milk this past week and I couldn't get it because literally none left, and milk doesn't last for that long. I think at most 2 weeks. So it's like, if someone's gonna buy 10 gallons of milk, like, that's about to yeah, that's a little wrap for you guys. Let's count this. We have $20, $30, $40 left. So that means I spent $60. It is sad and it hurts my heart that I do have to dip into my emergency savings, but I'm glad I don't have to go into any extra debt because I have my emergency savings. So remaining we have, we spent 60, and remaining we have 40. Which is nice, and hopefully I won't have to use any of this and I could replenish the $60 as soon as I can. Okay, so monthly savings, I did deposit the money, and also it ripped here because last week I had up to $254 in here, which I deposited, and I'll probably insert a screenshot of the confirmation that I ended up depositing that money into my high yield savings, just to keep myself accountable and let you guys know that I really did and didn't spend it. Next we have back to debit card, which I will get to later, but right now we are gonna do my cash dividers. So first we have going out, and going out just had money, but we went to In-N-Out and we spent that money, so now we don't have anything in going out, which I put fun here. So remaining is $0, and we spent, how much did we have last week? We had $10. And so we just spent that because, as you saw in the intro, Ethan and I went to a few things down the street from us for Mama Cilla. I have $5 remaining, and that means that I spent $5. And I just spent it right now. I spent it actually on my coffee, and I had some money left over, but I went ahead and tipped them. So I think this $5, I'm actually gonna put it into my monthly savings and roll it over to that. Ethan doesn't have anything, and I also just spent the $10 at the 90s. I think it's called 99. I don't know. I think it's like a 99-cent store, but it's not like your typical 99-cent store. It's like family owned, but most of the things there are not $1. I just think that's what they call it. But I bought him a Cars lunchbox and a few other like fine motor or just activities for me to make for him. If you all don't know, I'm actually a child development major, and so I like to really use and implement some of the things that I learned onto my son. And I know there are a lot of things you can find on Pinterest, on Google, but for me, I just use my imagination, and maybe some of these activities that I give to Ethan are already on Google or Pinterest. But like I said, I bought a few things for the future and something I might use today after he wakes up. Last, we have gas, and gas doesn't have anything. So I just put the rest of the money, the rest of the $20 into my gas just yesterday. So for my dad, I used this cardstock scratch paper that I had to write down everything, and I might have to add a little bit more money. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it on camera or off camera, but now he's supposed to have $64. And by the way, I have been pretty much doing it to the T, so let's count it. He has 55, 61, 2, 3. Oh, he has 63 actually. So I'm not sure where that dollar went, but we'll put 63 starting. And he started with $150. I didn't write it here, but he did start with, oh no, he started with $160. So technically he spent $97. So he spent $97 for fun / eating out, and remaining he has 63. And I know for going out for $63 for 2 weeks may seem like a lot, but my dad, you know, he is very stubborn and he likes to eat out, especially just because a lot of the things that he was able to do he can't do now, such as driving. And so being able to eat and have that option to pick really helps with his mental state. And yeah, there are times where I have to say no, but being able to give him some of the things that he can get. Next, we have groceries, and groceries, he has $60 left. And the reason why is because I spent $100 on 2 trips for his part of the groceries. So we spent 100. And so we have $20, $40, $60 left, which is correct. And I might also have to add to this fund, but I don't think so, just because we're pretty stocked with food right now. All right. We have miscellaneous, and I actually spent $186 on miscellaneous. The reason why miscellaneous is so much is because I did have to pay out of pocket for groceries, so that's why. And also I bought Ethan's bike, and that's what brings us to this. So on OfferUp, I do have a few listings of my son's shoes and things for me on Poshmark that I am selling. And so this money is from 2 pairs of shoes that someone had bought from me that were my son's. They were 2 pair of Jordans for, I think they were about like a little over 30 something, but I just gave the guy a deal, and so I sold them to him for $60. But I did buy my son a balance bike and a helmet and some accessories like a bell for his bike. And so this money technically is gonna have to go back to debit card because I did use my Amazon credit card for that. I did spend $66, so technically we went a little bit over, which is totally fine because I think I'm going to sell my son's old bikes because he outgrew them. Now I am going to announce my other giveaway. So I do want to say thank you all for your love and your support and your kind words. And I know I'm not growing as fast as other people, and I could, you know, start to compare myself to them. But I think it's all in God's timing, and I just have to remind myself that it is all in God's timing. And everything happens for a reason. I am getting the followers that I'm getting because of God's kingdom, and this wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for God. And just, I think that I have connected with many of you guys on a deeper level, more than just showing my budget. I think that many of you guys can relate to me, and I'm just so happy and blessed that I met so many of you guys through this platform, and I couldn't be any more blessed than I already am, and really can't explain into words of how happy I get to do this. And I know that the budgeting community isn't as big as you would think because everyone makes money or everyone needs money. So for this giveaway, there's only 2 rules. You have to be subscribed, and then also leave a comment down below of what you would use your cash envelopes for. So I am giving away these 3 cash envelopes. It does come with space. If you have a binder, you can go ahead and hole punch it. I don't have a hole puncher, so if you are a winner and you don't have a binder to hole punch it, we can go ahead and email back and forth with one another if you want this or not, because I could easily cut that off. But the giveaway includes those 3 cash envelopes. It also includes my April budget stickers. You can either choose the 8.5 by 11 size or the 7 by 9 size, because those are the 2 sizes that I offer on my Etsy shop. It will also come with paycheck number 1 through paycheck number 4 scripts. And lastly, it will come with this credit card vinyl envelope. And I love this design, and so this is actually an extra one that I have. But that is what the giveaway entails. Like I said again, there's only 2 rules. You have to be subscribed to my channel if you're not already, and also leave a comment down below of what you would use these cash envelopes for. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and like the intro. I will see you guys in my next video, which will be a cash envelope stuffing. And happy budgeting, friends. I'll see you later. Bye.